Hey, what's going on? It's the Grand K here. And we are back with more Chicago Punish 81, week 4 on the road to Combo Breaker. Shouts to Combo Breaker. If you didn't know, we are running a 7-week circuit where the top scorers over these 7 weeks will receive free entry for Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, 2 from each of those games. Additionally, we are having raffles here and entry fees going towards entries to possibly raffle off to win free entry or free hotel to Combo Breaker. Support your locals. But yeah, it's the Grand K. I'm here solo for the moment. Things are getting set up. We are in winners round 1. Aqua Knight on P1. Spicy Ghost Poppy on P2, as you can see in those cameras there. We're going to go ahead and get right into it in a moment here. Man, I feel like I had something to mention, but you know what? I don't know what it is. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it.
You can start.
So yeah, Spicy Ghost Poppy saying it was his first time entering, I know, the Chicago Punish bracket, but possibly an offline tournament. So welcome, Spice Ghost Poppy. Thanks for the following, by the way. Aqua Knight, been here a few times. No stranger to competition in Chicago offline brackets. So you know, this is your welcome, your debut moment, your origin story. All right, the dry rush. All right, gonna go ahead and trade there. Pretty even round. Spicy Ghost Poppy. Yeah, gonna get drive rushed right into the corner. Tatsu corner carry. Bam, opened up. Got caught pressing buttons on wake up. Got caught pressing buttons on wake up. Nice parry. Got caught pressing buttons again. Strong round, Aqua Knight. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention. You may be going, but was just like, where's Tekken? What's up with Tekken? Very small Tekken bracket today, so Tekken will not be streamed. People who did not show up this week, we miss you. But in addition, you know, we have some people who were down at Texas Showdown, had some strong performances and whatnot across many different games. So, you know, shout outs to all of them, repping nationally and whatnot. In the meantime, Aqua Knight, another strong round. It's over. Quick one for Aqua Knight. Winner of this does go on to face Dodongus. The neutral jump. All right. Anything? Nothing? Okay. The target gets one hit. Continues the string, pays the price. Again, got caught pressing buttons. Not ready with the anti-air. Burns out for it, and I think Aqua Knight's just kind of not afraid to burn out in this case. Been playing a pretty commanding set. Yeah. Match point for Aqua Knight to go ahead and move on. Speaking of the scores, you go ahead and take a look at the middle there. Those are our scores so far for the road to Combo Breaker. Play Guy in the lead. Sean Tandre in second. Play Guy and Sean Tandre in the bracket today. And there he goes. Aqua Knight moves on. Winners round 2. Decisive set against Spicy Ghost Poppy. Thanks, Spicy Ghost Poppy, for coming through. But, yeah, your next match is going to be in the loser's bracket. Be what it be. Running back. So that does leave, yes, Evanator and American running off stream. Kitro and Zenith running off stream. As you see, that is one of our top 3 scores there. Sean Tandra, Absolute Maniac, Smirked and Juggernaut does await us. Exy and Trestant. And yes, the Dongus, Aqua Knight, And we have Foch and Sipnap is our other bracket, but we are sitting handily already in winners round 2. Looks like we have Exy going on. You going on next, Exy? All right. So, as mentioned earlier, Exy is going to be here. And here we go. Chris Chaos is here now.
Hello, hello. What's up?
All right. So, Chris, how you feeling about just anything? Tell us about your thoughts on it. Go ahead and pull that mic up. Yeah, tell us, I don't know, maybe you feel about people's success at Texas Showdown, Combo Breaker. Tell us anything.
First and foremost, I'm actually happy that Combo Breaker is coming around for its 10th anniversary. Let's not forget that. We got a lot of things going on with that, especially with the point system going on. I see Play Guys in quite the lead here. And from most of these, they have registered as well. But besides that, shout outs to Rick for Combo Breaker. We can't wait for that for May 3rd, 23rd, and 25th, Memorial Day weekend. On top of that, we mentioned Texas Showdown. I want to give shout outs to Spirit. We got 13th out there for Street Fighter 6, and also to Rudy, who won Exerd for out there at Texas Showdown. So shout outs to both of them. Really greatly appreciate it. I see y'all doing work out there. Just gonna keep on continuing on and push on. But with that being the case here, we are also going to be having Tristan and Exy here for Street Fighter 6. So both of them on stream. I know Exy's playing the Cammy. Tristan, I believe, is the Rashido. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Exy's been more like running running brackets as of late. So there may be a little bit of rust there. But
I mean, shout outs to, pulling that duty and stepping up for your local to go ahead and, run the bracket, play as well, and just say, hey, how can I go ahead and help this run along? So.
Absolutely. So also, I like the new layout here. You got the cameras all worked out, looking good. Gotta go and give you shout outs to that. Appreciate you. Okay, so we got ourselves a nice 20-something entry bracket here.
Yeah. They have been coming through pretty consistently for Street Fighter 6 especially, so shout out to them for, again, coming through pretty strong. And what a start to the round.
Yep, both players drive rushing at each other, but Exy takes the advantage here. Ooh, got a nice little counter there, but probably was too hard to get something else.
Oh no. I don't even know if he was baited. I think he just felt the pressure and was like, I got to do something. Unfortunately, though, Exy expected it.
Yeah, gotta do it.
And you throw that OD, that is a huge cost of being wrong there.
All right, Exy taking the first round with the perfect here, and Tristan fighting back here.
All right.
Ooh, nice reaction.
It worked that time.
All right, having it back. All right. Nice throw. Put them in the corner.
Good back throw.
Ooh, what a perfect parry.
But drops the punish.
My gosh. Yeah, went for a heavy button there. They perfect parry to light there. So in some cases that work, but others don't.
Yeah. Hey.
All right. Ooh, right up this throw.
Good throw. One more will do it. Yep.
Oh.
Hey, what'd I tell you?
Yep.
All right, that's going to be one for Exy.
Yep, Exy takes that first game. Tristan was making a lot of good adjustments in the beginning of that round there. Exy was able to go ahead and get out of the situation and turn it around for themselves. What an EXDB.
Okay. The jab, pressure.
All right.
What you going to do it with? All right.
All right. Crouching medium kick does well for Tristan here.
Oh.
And connects. Looking good.
Oh, yeah. Nice pressure.
Ooh, bait.
Hey. Okay,
That's the round.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Hey, I like it.
All right. Tristan making a proper response here, trying to go ahead and get themselves on the board here. Looking pretty good. So far, so good. Getting close to that level 2 there. Jump in, blocked. Dive kick blocked. Ooh, back medium punch. Probably didn't want that.
All right.
Something else. Ooh, you know what? That probably that. Ooh, what an air throw. Oh, we out of there. Yep, level 2. You want to try to get some of your drive gauge back. Obviously, I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, open up low.
Okay. All right, interesting. Quite a turnaround here.
Ooh, opened up.
Very strong.
1 for 1.
Yep.
All right. All right, third game here.
Oh!
Empty jump a little too late on the gun there. Exy's in the corner here, gonna have to fight back, and that's definitely a good start. Ooh. Punish counter on the heavy punch there, no follow-up though.
Okay.
All right.
Put a stop to that behavior.
Ooh. Nice. little low on the drive cage, so we gotta be very careful. Yep. Ooh, a little bit of high dive kick there, but didn't jump off the challenge.
Hey.
Drive rush low.
Overhead, no. Overhead, no. Caught him low.
Yeah, yep. Oh, no!
If at first you don't succeed, mix them up again.
All right, crouching light clutch with the check. Gets the counter hit.
Tristan turns it around. We're on match point for Tristan now.
Yeah. Make it pretty solid.
Hey.
Nice EXTP. Get off me. All right. Level 2. Honestly, yep. Right call.
Nice, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Caught pressing something there, unfortunate, but like, get off me.
No.
Wow. Heavy punch doing work.
Yeah, that's just going to push him back. You got the burnout situation. Oh, no. Goes for the hooligan, and no. The super.
Oh, my gosh.
What a prediction.
Full scented. He's got quite the back foot here, though. Ooh.
Hey. All right, the jump in. Tristan takes it. That's going to be 2-1.
Yeah, it looked like that was an uppercut attempt there. Just didn't come out on time. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. So up next, we have Chantandre, an absolute maniac.
Gotcha. So we'll get that started. Yeah.
And
Yeah. A lot of these, like, both players just have control in their, like, in the rounds that they were winning there. Toward the end, though, it looked like Exy was definitely trying to get their footing together. They had a lot of good answers, but unfortunately, those jump-ins really work out well for Tristan.
Yeah.
So, and of course, like, Exy towards the end tried to go ahead and get an uppercut there, just not timely enough on it. It'd be like that sometimes, but that was a winner's match. They are losers, so they're not out of it completely.
Yeah.
So, and of course, this is a unique bracket here because Spirit is not here as they are in Texas right now.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to Spirit. I know he's down there.
Eddie Pooh's down there.
Eddie Pooh's down there. Kyle Icon's down there.
Yep. So quite a good handful. Here, so.
In the meantime, kind of a reminder. It looks like Chantandre is going to be P1.
Okay.
And P2 is going to be Absolute Maniac. Shout outs. Actually, P1 is going to be Absolute Maniac, and P2 is going to be Chantandre.
Yeah, because I saw the Blanco
yeah,
I was like, wait a minute.
Well, even more just the cameras, the fool.
It's all good.
All right.
See?
All right, so we got both players. They are ready to go here.
Yeah.
Everybody's just so on point. Usually I need to go ahead and kind of, stall for time, something. Everybody's just like, no, we're here, ready to play. All right. All right. We on this time this week, huh?
No, like they're very cooperative.
Yeah.
Like all right, nice.
Hey.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah. This man is playing Oken and Super Turbo. He believes.
Ooh, okay. Shot a little bit.
This man. This is Jacob
Oh
Fatu. All gas, no brakes.
Like, just complete offensive domination there. Absolutely wins that first round with a perfect. Going into round 2, Chantandre. Looks like they make a decision.
Oh, my God.
Was ready with the punish for that.
All right, Absolute Maniac.
And Ken get in the corner as easily as he usually does. What, a cross up? Oh, didn't fall for the frame trap there. There's a throw.
All right, dash back. Going to go ahead and pressure again. Not afraid to spend the drive meter.
Right.
He's going to burn out. Open them. Into the super. Take the damage you can get, burn him out. Yep.
All right, both players are burnt out.
Oh!
I think that was supposed to be an up ball, but unfortunately, the charge, because that would have worked. All right. So, Sean, so Absolute Maniac takes the first game. Sean's a little bit on the back foot here. Has to be a little bit more patient, honestly.
That's how I feel.
Understandable.
Yes.
All right. So, Sean has definitely slowed the pace of the match here.
Okay. Jinrai pushes his way out of the corner.
Ooh.
He just bullies his way out of the corner. Absolute Maniac.
All right. Sean just got to keep the cool together.
Yeah, hey. Ooh. The neutral jump, it fools him.
All right. Oh, drive impact there. That killed. Okay.
Hey, he's Ken Masters, all right.
I know. But even I'm surprised by that. All right. So
All right,
Sean,
here we go.
nice
Yeah.
baits. It's a punish counter.
Boy,
Another
reflexes.
punish counter DI.
Yep.
And burns him out.
Are you sure?
See? Not gonna lie, I thought the man was yelling Zodiac.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, but Sean is in his corner again, and Absolute Maniac fighting it out.
Aye. Down but not out. Okay, yeah.
Right, there we go.
One round.
Getting on the board here, but they still got another round to close this out to make it 1-1.
Both sides have 3 bars of super meter.
All right, going into level 2. Oh wow, it just did not. Because I see the hole in the gap there. Level 3 cash out.
Okay.
Not gonna burn them out though.
No.
That's gonna be a good chunk of damage.
50%, yeah.
But Sean Tyler's still in the level 2 stocks. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Hey, yes.
Jeez.
And we watched so many people go ahead and take the air Blanca ball.
Oh
And
my gosh, is that it?
yeah, that's it. And they don't, just kind of their spacing. They end up in a cross-up situation or just a vortex situation. Absolute Maniac just ended up there taking 2 straight-on blocks, able to punish after, finished the round. Shout-outs.
Yeah, just seeing that they were ready with a lot of the crouching jabs off of the ball, post-ball situations. So with that being the case, they will advance. Now, even though Sean Tawdry's in the losers bracket, that doesn't mean that they're not out of it. They can definitely make the losers run. They've done so before, so I'm sure that we'll see more of them later on down the bracket.
But, it's this kind of a thing I tell people a lot of times is that, it's one of the harder things about Blanca is Blanca can be quite the knowledge check, which is a blessing and a curse. And that I have watched week after week some kind of dishonest stuff that's like, people kind of folding to the pressure. And if you don't parry where you should parry, or in some cases, you don't know where your chance to go ahead and break those strings are. Well, Blanca gets away with Blanca gets away with, but Absolute Maniac was able to go ahead and adjust and know when the gaps were, make it happen. So shouts to his play. In the meantime, I do want to go ahead and bring up, looks like we are going to have our next match start in a second. What I did want to bring up is reminder for Combo Breaker, just to go ahead. We are in week 4 out of the 7-week road to Combo Breaker here, as you see at the scores at the bottom. We do have players playing for points where our top scores for Tekken 8 and for Street Fighter 6 will win entry to Combo Breaker. Additionally, show up to your locals. You don't have to win the event because we do have raffles and we do have ability to win based on showing up here. Free entry or free hotel room into Combo Breaker. So, hey, thanks. Support your locals. In the meantime here, going to go ahead and just give you a brief flavor of some of the vibes over at Combo Breaker. We will be right back. thank you for sticking with us here. And just, kind of a quick note of some of the games running. Shout outs to the community tournaments all in together, as well as you see right now the main games going on. But, they're going to be running a lot of stuff, including some stuff that's not even fighting games. You got some Tetris, you got some Puzzle, Neo Turf Masters, Mystery Game, and Mystery Game 2v2. I will be working Mystery Game, so if you are entered in Mystery Game, you'll see me. Duck Game, all kind of stuff. Twinkle Star Sprites going on, so make sure you go ahead and check them out. ComboBreaker.org. But that is pretty much all we got. Let's go ahead and get back into the gameplay. We have Zabak and Sipnap. Sipnap and Zabak. And we are ready to go. And this is a loser's bracket match. Let's go ahead and get these updated for you. But, otherwise we are ready to go. So, Zabak. Zabak running Cammy.
Yep.
Zabak running Cammy?
Yes. Yeah, they've been playing Cammy for a while.
They ain't been being Cammy on stream. That's all I got to say.
I mean, I played them a couple weeks ago. They were on Cammy, so here we are.
Yeah.
All right, so going into this, Sipnap has gone ahead and shown the Ryu off here.
Yeah, but seeing a lot of Ryu today.
I mean,
Ryu and Cammy. These are the popular characters.
I mean, I'm just saying that, if it wasn't for Capcom Cup, Ryu would not be here.
Yeah.
As popular as he is, but sometimes you gotta see a character do well in order to get that motivation. You know?
Right. Yeah. Just so just kind of shows you, hey, it's possible. So I don't have an excuse.
All right, nice. Throw. Okay. Ooh, wow. Crouching medium punch.
Hey.
Ooh, in the throw. One chance. Yep, that's chip.
All right. Nice pressure there from Sipnap.
Yeah, the Hashogeki, it can be scary to deal with because, you don't want to, press on something, when it's slightly plus. Then you end up, getting slapped up with a frame trap. You get yourself in some trouble,
Yep.
All right, that being the case, Zabak is get the corner situation immediately. Good break. And a good upper from Sipnap here. Hashogeki, check. Ooh, all right, get off me.
Okay.
Sweet gear.
All right. Shout outs to Connect This Device covering the health bar.
Sometimes it happens. All right. Whoa.
Hey, sometimes it be like that.
I was not ready for DI to actually connect that.
Yeah.
High. But you know,
pressure, yeah.
Hashogeki,
burned out. There's nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Take advantage of that situation, So Sipnap takes the first game, going into game 2.
That man says, I'm going to drive rush in your general direction. And if you get hit in the air, it's your own fault.
Facts. All right. I like the fact that they just got the crouching medium and just, accepted the spacing there instead of almost burning themselves out. Very good awareness.
Okay, no anti-air. We don't do those.
So here, oof. Whoa.
Okay, we
they must heard you. They heard you.
That man said my best anti-air tool, jab.
Hey,
if it works, jab him again. I dare you. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, they heard you. It's so I don't anti-air? I got you.
Right. Okay, the drive. He burns out.
Blocked. They are in a tough spot here.
All right. Zabak. What? The punish? No. That man wanted. Now he wanted DP. All right, man. You playing, Sip now.
So Zabak put the round on the board over there. And, another driver rush baited. Driver reversal baited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that costs you a meter. You can't just be doing that.
Well, they both a little low on the drive gauge meter right now, so let's see what happens.
Burns out for it.
I'm still burnt out. All right, and I'm still burnt out, so you don't have to worry about no DI shenanigans, but you are getting schmicks by Cammy. You may be dead. Never mind.
No, not dead, but
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean that's just gonna be scaled. Yeah,
Pixel.
He's barely alive.
Anti-air standing medium kick. And cross up.
Zabak.
All right, 1 for 1.
So this is Zabak music.
All right. Going to the third game here. Crouching medium kick. He's going to go ahead and give Zabak the advantage to get the corner.
All right, you're back in the corner. You got to find an answer. Zabak just kind of turned up the pressure here. Yeah. Has been driving the pace, and Sipnap just,
Yeah, I see. He does find out, though.
Gets the low, getting pushed back to the corner.
All right. Both players are swinging and getting the advantage here.
Anti-air.
Misses the throw. It's a little too far.
Nobody wanted anti-air. These people crazy. They're crazy. Protect me from these people, Chris.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see here.
They over here playing this game like Virtual Fighter 5. There's no air attacks. Let's go.
All right.
What are you doing?
Judge driver versus put themselves
Okay.
around. They are at risk of potentially getting chipped out because it can be done.
Anti-air, please.
All right. There's a throw.
Just. All right.
Yep. This is what I was. Yep. Oh, and a throw.
Zabak.
That's kind of one of the reasons why you want to be really cautious on who you burn, what character you burn out against, and where you are.
Yep.
Yeah, that drive reversal kind of put them in a tough spot. Just like this one here. So now they're in the corner. Gonna deal with this. All right. Honestly, that's fine. Not a bad
Hey.
throw, but it does give you a little bit of stability.
Yep.
Nice anti-air. Shigeki. And
The throw. All right.
All right.
Just
dive kick.
anti-air.
That was very low dive kick.
Oh. DP.
Ooh, a little too high.
Okay. Drive.
Ooh, what a
parry.
perfect parry.
A. Ooh. Called him again.
All right. Jab checks.
Returns a favor. The throw. Hey, just jump. He doesn't anti-air. Nobody anti-airs.
Oh, and didn't have the help.
Didn't have the help.
All right. Final round. I don't care what nobody says. I like Ryu's new theme.
Yeah. Oh, cool song. Cool song.
Yep. Oh,
Now you
too
want to
far.
man.
Unfortunate. All right, but does he get a jab check into it?
One. Burns out forward.
Burn out, so you're gonna play this out clean.
And they're both playing this approach of just, kind of driving the pace, applying the pressure. It certainly ain't somebody doing reversals and anti-airs, man. Look.
Gotta be careful. Oh, jumps
Come
out the corner.
on.
Honestly, if I'm sitting up, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because you got out of the corner situation that could have been a lot worse. Could have had to deal with but this is level 3 coming. No,
it ain't, man. You let these people
DI.
lie to you. Yeah. Oh, finally. Oh my God.
All right, Zabak is in a tough spot now.
I take a shot for every successful DP anti-air. I'll be sober.
There it is.
Nice.
That's one of the scary reasons why. That's one of the things that burnout becomes so scary. So Zabak with advance. Zabak, that was a losing match, so Zabak is out.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming through, Zabak. Sipnap going to go ahead and move on.
So at this point in time, I do see that I saw Rock and Rollback come in. So Rollback and Rudy are fighting.
Looks like BP Amico is coming up, maybe.
Yeah.
Man smirked.
Yep, that will be the match.
All right.
So we're gonna have some Zangief versus Luke, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
So, all right.
You're already here with the excuses. BP Amico.
Ain't nobody here. If you can pull up after a vacation to come through and play, by all means do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel like you're good enough to take it. And I think BP Amico is good enough to take a level. They've been doing fairly well for themselves.
Yeah. And so this is actually winners round three. This would be to get into top 8.
Correct. Here,
Hey, what's going on?
I do see that
Hey, what's going on?
there are some matches that already resolved. So we do have the Doggus and Treston, sitting in queue. Absolute Maniac and Keytro also sitting in queue. And then we got Rock and Rollback and playing it out. So that the winner of that fights Play Guy, and the winner of that will end up having to facing off against Fosh. Sean Tondre has quite a bit of time before his match comes up because that winners round 1 match, Rock and Rollback has to finish up to face the loser has to face Zenith, and then the winner that has to fight Sean. But anyway, we got Luke and Zangief on the screen. Nice fireball. Nice fireball again.
In his face. The jump in.
Thought
Take this whole combo
perfect
out.
parry. Nice. Let's see here. I would probably went for a whoa, man. Probably would have went for a back throw there, because like obviously with the prorated damage off a perfect parry, it is good to go ahead and get a little bit of damage, but
Hey,
oh,
nice DP.
oh my gosh, the parry.
Hey.
Oh wow, and BBMco was ready for that one.
That man said, "You want to wind up punch me? I'll wind up punch you." Unfortunately, Zangief's hurts more.
All right, Smirked in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, level 1? No. EX Lyrian.
Oh my God.
All right. All right, nice. He's
Right.
gonna take command of the grab. Oh,
Again.
big red wing is
Yeah.
crazy. Wait for
The Bucky.
wait for the level 3, maybe.
Okay. Mounting an offense. Place out of the corner. Dashing back. And he's out. Guerrilla Warfare.
Oh, no.
Again!
Wait for the level 3. We're just gonna take the command grab.
Wow.
You do what wins, and that definitely won it. All right, we'll be able to go take the first game, going into game 2 very quickly. No, Zangief here. DI does not get checked. Lariat. Yeah,
Ah.
nice chunk of damage there.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Side switch. Oh, had a whiff, but no punish. Ooh.
Hey, goodbye.
That was on a parry too, so that's
Yeah.
extra damage. Woo!
Goodbye.
All right, BBM going match point here. This is to get in that top 8. So
Perry, nobody home. In the
air
air.
to air.
Sit down.
Woo! And another command grab.
And really making use of that distance.
Oh!
Ah. Oh.
Okay, level 3. That's that.
Yeah, he gone.
that
Oh
is
my
it.
God. Ooh, hey. All right. So, BP Amico, very decisively moving on
Yeah,
to
like
top 8.
was providing them slap chops to go ahead and hold down the neutral.
Yep.
Made it very hard for Smirk to go ahead and close the gap. And then now Smirk did get a good couple solid hits to go ahead and lead favorable for him. However, for those whip parries, they didn't really take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So it pretty much cost them a bit of like turning things favorably there for them. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. You just gotta make do with that. Good thing is that was a winner's match, so they'll just be able to go ahead and make the losers run to go ahead and play catch up on that. Okay.
All right. So, up next, I'm not sure if we'll have Dodongus and Tristan or Absolute Maniac and Kitro.
I would like the Dodongus and Tristan. Well, actually, yeah, because we just recently saw Absolute
I'm
Maniac.
looking at Absolute Maniac right now.
Okay. Either way. Okay, so he's pointing to Absolute Maniac, so it looks like we're getting Kitro and Absolute Maniac.
All right.
All right.
In the meantime, a reminder, thanks for tuning in here. We are on the road to Combo Breaker. It is a 7-week circuit where you can win free entry to Combo Breaker, and that is in many ways. Our top scores over this 7 weeks in Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Or if you show up, go ahead and enter events, buy raffle tickets and whatnot. You have the chance to win free entry to Combo Breaker or a free hotel room for Combo Breaker. So a lot of gifts going on. We also got some promo stuff going on as well from previous Combo Breakers and whatnot. So make sure you go ahead and check us out here at Midlane Esports, Logan Square, Chicago, Illinois. But as we mentioned earlier, yeah, we got Kitro coming up. It's going to be Kitro and Absolute Maniac.
That's right. So Kitro we usually see usually every 2 weeks or so, kind of rotation because of work schedule and stuff. And then of course Absolute Maniac shows up when they can. But they made quite the showing with their last match on stream, sending Santander to lose his 2-0 clean. So that being the case, let's see if we can go ahead and carry a bit of that momentum into this next.
Ain't nobody tell you to start.
This is frame data.
But it's fine. Y'all good.
All right. So we're getting right into.
Y'all lucky I type fast.
All right, so going into round 1 here. Kitro's known for their relentless offense here. Lots of offensive game plans to go ahead and smother you, make you make the bad decisions, and then take advantage of that. So Here, that EXCP from downtown
Hey.
did not connect. So, Keytro will punish that. All right, jab checks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, Absolute Maniac.
All right, does get the side switch here. They are burnt out. So, well, perfect parry is going to work out favorably for the Keytro here. Gets a cross up.
Keytro.
Ooh,
That's
was
rough.
not
He's
ready
burned
for
out.
that.
Goodbye. He's got that combo, yeah.
Yep. All right, on to round 2 here. It looked to be a pretty scrambly round for both ends here. Keytro ends up cutting out on top. All right, good blocks there. Ooh,
Okay, the jump in. Carry corner carry because it is Ken Masters. Steps back. All right, kind of gives us space. Let's Keytro get out of the corner for free.
all right. Ooh, wow, they didn't get anti-air there. They were already pressing buttons on the ground. Cash is out level 3.
You're gonna get some damage, but
Well, yeah.
you may have been able to save that
Yeah, but either way.
for a better opportunity. But hey, damage is damage.
Perfect
Stay in
parry.
it. Here we go.
All right.
Pressing
Oh,
buttons.
backdash. Wow.
Wow, that
They backdashed, but they did get out of the corner situation and was able to.
no. Yeah, that level 3, you're gonna get some. Oh my God!
Look for a reset there or drop
Try
combo
again,
and
maximum.
turn it into a reset. One of the two.
There it goes. Yeah,
Gotta cash out level 3.
maximum Kimberly. Don't mess with the amazing Kimberly.
All right. They are low on the drive gauge. Oh, and was ready. All right.
Keytro.
Okay, Keytro takes the first game here. Absolute Maniac was making some very solid decisions here. Some risk here and there. Kind of made Keytro stay on his toes. Yeah,
Okay, good throw.
Keytro just showing that they were ready. All right. Wow.
Well then. Okay.
Absolute Maniac is low on drive gauge, so you gotta be careful. Nice break.
Hey.
That was probably an uppercut that came out as a fireball.
Yeah.
All right.
Again.
Here. And all right, Keytro pretty much being able to go ahead and maintain composure and cool. Had that offensive hammer at the ready.
Yep. And this is match point for Keytro. Winner of this will face BP Amico, who you just saw.
What a cross up. All right.
Overhead.
Ooh.
No
Wow.
punish. He was a little too far.
All right.
Okay, cross up.
Yep.
And again, till he gives you a reason to stop those jump ins, go ahead and jump in, man. You play for the opponent you're facing, not for the opponent in your head.
Yes, that's true. That should be a level 3.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Too
So
much.
Kimberly is buffed.
I mean,
But
she is buffed.
yeah,
She is burnt out.
that round should have been over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just
Uh,
yeah. Hey yo.
oh
Ooh.
wow.
Ah. Hey.
No
Ooh.
way.
Hey. Ah.
Tried to throw, but when you burnt out, everybody be jumping around like
Yeah. Like absolute maniacs.
yeah, pretty much.
No, not like this. Yeah, that's how I feel, Chris. That is how I feel. That was a decision. So Keytro going to go ahead and move on to winners top 8. Shouts to Keytro. Yeah. And he's going to face BP Amico, the quick 2-0. That is going to send Absolute Maniac to the Absolute Losers bracket. So we still in winners bracket have the Dongus and Trestant, which I'm guessing we're going to see next because we have no other match.
I'm not gonna hold back anymore. As a DP specialist, that was one of the worst DPs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold back.
It was-
I can't.
it was not good.
No,
It
absolutely.
was like
not. There was literally no reason to throw it. There's literally no reason to use meter on it. Like if
No.
if you were to use a light DP, I'd have been like, okay, that's forgivable. Like Kimberly do be teleporting and stuff, but to full send and put yourself in burnout in that situation like that is just not good. It's just like reading the situation. You got to be better at that. You must be better at that. So hopefully they go ahead and watch the videos and hear me talking about this because.
And I mentioned that earlier. Every time he was on stream, we have talked about these anti-airs and when the anti-airs have come or have not come. And I think that overall in the game plan, it's not even a being mean thing. It's just like so much of the aggression is there and the pressure. Those DPs, though, man.
I'm going to need the rest of the mid lane crew to not play like they're listening to CBAT right now.
Yeah.
I need y'all to, step it up. I love you all too much to go ahead and watch y'all just, fumble on yourselves. So don't do that. I know you're better than that. So,
we don't want to see that again.
I don't expect it this week to change. However, I would like to see the next week the players are much cleaner. I have too much respect for y'all to go ahead and just not say anything. So take this with a grain of salt. Do better.
You need to anti-air at the right time. Do better. And here we got Play Guy. It's going to be
rock and roll back. So
that match has been play for a long time. Is he facing Rock and Roll back or is he facing Foch?
That's a good question.
Because this match has been playing for a long time. Yeah. Somebody tell me why. Tell me something.
Play Guy. You got Rock and Roll back already? Yeah. What was the score? Okay. So you're fighting Foch, man. Okay.
Foch. It's short for Foch Shizzle.
Oh. I hate it here.
Yeah.
That's such a
his name used to be Foch Shizzle. That's the reason I know it.
Foch.
Hey, Guile. The only Guile player here. Get over here. Yeah, that's the only reason I know. He used to come and he was Foch Shizzle, and all of a sudden he was Foch.
Okay.
Yeah. I hate it here.
Look, man, these new kids come and they be changing up because coming up we had fascism.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna see an older mid 30s guy. No, not even that.
Yeah, no. All right, so yeah, we got Ken and we got Guile. Play Guy, you see at the scores at the bottom, is in fact our score leader right now on the road to Combo Breaker. So if Play Guy wins here, he will be pretty decisively set for his entry to Combo Breaker.
Gotcha.
Because it is week 4, and there is only a minority of weeks left. He would have to not show up and not place really, which I don't see happening.
Yeah, definitely one of the stronger players here. It will be very difficult for, because like you said, the second place in points is Sean Tondre.
Yeah.
So that's a 7-point gap there. And we just saw Sean Tondre get sent to loser, so
yeah,
have to make quite the run in order to kind of turn things around. But even if Play Guy gets second, that's still a good copious amount of points.
Yeah. And IPG players are not eligible for this, so of course that means Xe and Spirit are not in the runnings for the points here. So if someone's like, what about Spirit? He'd be in the top. No. But shout outs to Spirit and how Spirit performed at Texas Showdown. Shout outs to Rudy. Shout outs to everybody and how they did down there. Repping for Strive, repping for Street Fighter, and just generally traveling and playing other people.
All right. Gotcha. All right. So, a little classical match here, pretty much Guile usually really good at holding down the fort with the projectiles. Ken can put a pounding on you though to get the close gap, but he also has a fireball game of his own.
Sonic get punched in the face. It's crazy.
Oh, tried to parry there, but ended up getting punched, count thrown, and we are back to this here. Yeah, Play Guy does not. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
That is their motto from their gameplay. And you can tell it.
You're done.
Because he was definitely going for another throw that I got.
Yeah. Okay, the parry, waiting for his moment. And yeah. He throws those ODs. Pretty much should expect him to run through. Nice punish.
All right, here we go. Nice.
And here you are in the corner again. Whiff.
All right. Nice. But
let's jump in.
This corner situation, kind of tough.
Yeah. Probably going to have to find your answer, either through that dash, that projectile cover, or that drive. Oh, nice throw.
Honestly, good throw.
He's still in this.
Yeah, Yep.
And it says, my turn as long as I decide it's my turn. Do you know who I am? Play guy with a quick one.
All right. Foch did get out of the corner situation, but unfortunately got dragged to the other corner.
Yeah.
Can't kind of just do that to you, especially with the right pilot.
Yep.
So, all right, air to air worked out well. Probably supposed to be a flash kick, but you know, you take an air to air situation any day. All right. Ooh. And Ken's fireball did not care about any of that setting up.
The DP. Okay, buddy.
All right. Very. Oh.
Whoa.
All right, nice. He's a proper punish. We can't. Oh.
Hey, yeah. It's gonna hurt. This play guy is not gonna drop that.
And that's going to play guy at match point here. Foch is going to have to make a couple adjustments here.
Yeah, on the back foot. Yeah, this will put play guy in top 8. So he will be awaiting an opponent between Dodongas and Treston, who we'll probably see next.
So here, for sure. All right.
Hey, the knee.
All right. So first Foch out here, definitely holding it down. Trying to turn things around here. Okay, good jump there by play guy. Oh, probably tried to do a flash kick there, but they did go standing, unfortunately. So
all right, that's it. All right. So play guy going to go ahead and move on with a quick 2. Yeah, he didn't want to watch that movie. He knows how it ends. So he just said, look, bring us back to character select.
We've seen the movie since season 1.
Right, yeah.
Like we've seen the movie since season 1. We know how it ends. So I get it. All right, but yeah, it looks like the Dodongas are coming up right here. As I said.
Here we go. Dodongas, Treston. We saw Treston earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, so while we're waiting on those guys to get set up in the front, right now in the back we have Zenith and Sean Tondre happening right now. Amerikame advanced earlier, and they will actually have to fight Foch.
Yeah. All right. Exy and Absolute Maniac possibly going on.
Yep. Currently happening right now. Same thing with Sipnap and Rock and Rollback. So a couple of losers matches already happening right now. We're just trying to close out the rest of our winners top 8. So here.
Man, I'm not putting that sponsor up there. I'm not.
I understand.
These people play too much, man.
Yes, I agree. All right. The dog is on P1 side and Treston on P2 side. From the space. I think. I don't know. The players are confusing.
What are they doing? I don't need this in my life. And so they're going to switch sides again?
Is trying to plug in.
Hi, please. Guys. In the meantime, this is a reminder, of course, we are on the road to Combo Breaker. Over 7 weeks. The results will determine here who wins free entry. We are sending people for top results over the 7 weeks for Street Fighter 6 and for Tekken 8 to Combo Breaker. And so, additionally, if you show up, you can go ahead and buy raffle tickets for us also. But there are chances, not just based on results, but just going ahead and supporting your locals to go ahead and win that room or entry in the Combo Breaker. So make sure you go ahead and support your locals. I know what's going on here. It's going on at FGC meetups as well. So just go to stuff, man. If you are looking to go ahead and get to Combo Breaker, if you are not concentrated on the entry, if you're in the Chicagoland area, you still should check out Combo Breaker. Pretty cool event. A lot of games going on. Here's a taste of the flavor here. These are the main games that are on stage. But additionally, besides these main games, the All In Together community tournaments, as you see, a lot going on here. So TFH, Persona 4, Asuka Samurai Showdown, Neo Turf Masters, a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah, Sonic the Fighters, DNF Duel, Tekken Ball.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Yep. So a lot going on. Make sure you go ahead and check it out if you're interested in any of those games. But in the meantime, We are about ready. Looks like the Dongus is going to be P1. Treston's going to be P2 here. The Dongus running the DJ. Treston going to go ahead and run the Rashid again.
Okay, so we are going right into it. This is the lock-in, our top 8 window side.
Yep.
All right. All right. Dongus going in there with the DJ, but Treston looking pretty solid here with a good start. Nice break.
Okay.
Oh, nice drive rush to punish. Overhead connects. Put themselves in burnout kind of quick though.
Hey.
Yeah.
You saw him crouching? Come on.
Like, yeah. Like, now they're in a tough spot here. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Wow.
crossed up.
Jumped out, works out well. Okay.
Treston.
And the dog is just not blocking.
Wow.
All right, Treston takes the first round. Ooh, trying to go ahead and get something here. What a knockdown. Down to a throw. Roll 2. All right. Ooh, thrown out of your drive rush button. Ooh. All right, so my kick. Ooh, trying to get out of the corner situation, but Dongus was ready.
Right. You got the
Burn
pressure.
out.
Dash back sway. Nothing after that.
Ooh,
The jump
whoa.
in. Wow.
Jumped over. I thought I was going to see a back throw.
Right.
So,
Boom.
nah.
What a parry. Punish.
I jumped over that clean. I thought I was going to see a back throw in
Yeah.
the corner, but that did not happen. They tried to go for damage instead of positioning, and it cost them. All right.
Drive punish. Wow. And we are in the other corner now. The Dongus finding his footing. Wait, where are you going? Get back in the corner.
Honestly, if I'm trying to put themselves in burnout again, so you got to hold the 4 down. You got to hold this down. Yep, doing pretty solid.
And yeah, hey, don't let your opponent play.
Okay.
There he goes. Watch out, sitting on level 3 here.
Honestly, pretty good. Oh.
And he's burned out. Hey man, pick now to burn out. Level 3.
Press
Nay. Wow.
I need my soundboard from Discord for that one.
The critical.
If only he waited. Because I was like, level 3's coming.
The critical.
And the Dongus takes the first game here. All right, and Treston just seems to have lost a ton of momentum because of that. They gotta play it. Oh, yeah, just as soon as I say something, prove me wrong. Call me a liar.
All right. The Dongus going to go ahead and pressure. Okay. The whiff punish.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Splat.
All right, looking pretty good.
Set him up. The meaty projectile.
Into a
Pressure.
throw.
Pressure. Treston.
And no
He didn't have health.
I was like, wait, what? Then I saw the health, and you're like, yep, not enough. The parry option would have been the best there, obviously, but
Yeah.
sometimes you see DI, you just have the reaction just to DI back.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. Ooh, punch counter. All right. Treston's getting a lot of good counter hits off the heavy punch there,
Hey.
but they are in some
Burn
trouble
out.
here.
Open them up. Keep it going. And yeah, going to take a book page out of his book. Nice air to air. Yeah,
Alright.
he's done.
Yep. All right, let's gonna put the Dongus on match point here. Treston was looking good there, but that early burnout really cost him. So going into round 3 here, let's see if they can make some adjustments here to make it 1-1. Ooh, is it getting thrown for the troubles?
All right.
Perfect parry. I would have probably preferred back throw, but
Okay. Back into the corner.
All right.
Hey, OD.
Level 2. They're getting.
Jumped in front of it.
Oh man. Double Sobot gets punished.
Back in the corner.
Oh, look who jumped in the corner.
Dongus. Ah, the back swing.
Jeez.
Back in. Trying to bait him. Ah, ooh, here I am. Just kidding. Ooh, blow like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and now they're just staring each other down. Gets opened up low. Gotta watch out.
Yep.
Dongus does have level 3.
Well, that was a risky jump, but level 3 is going to
He's gonna throw the whole thing out for Chip. Yeah.
Yep. Man.
I think we are gonna see Smirked and Rockin' Rollback up next.
Alright, so we're going down to the losers bracket. Yeah, Tristan made a lot of good decisions, but they also made a lot of questionable ones. From what I saw, like from a lot of the decisions that they made, they really prioritized damage over the option of like positioning. Because there's a lot of situations where they got like a perfect parry, they could have did a back throw, or like they got a good situation where like no, they whiff. They could have got a throw to put them closer to the corner. And obviously, Rashid in the corner with level 2 is very scary. It just didn't go for it. So like, with that being the case, you know, that's something that you're gonna have to go ahead and watch the VODs on and get something going because like they were playing well, but like just those small decisions that that could have been made could have like had this be a different outcome, honestly. But you live with what you got. You move forward. That was a winners match, so they will be in the loser side, trying to go ahead and get in the top 8 still. Well, they ended up having a fight against Sean Tandre. So I do see that Foch and Amerikame are fighting it out losers right now. We got Smirk and a Rock and Rollback come up here set up. So I do see that XC has made it the top 8 loser side. That is a lot. So RTO is just big chiller. Yeah, but this match is also to get in the top 8 loser side here. Okay, so we got some Manon versus Luke. I don't see this matchup very often, so
It's because you don't see Manon very often.
that is true. So, Rock and Rollback's not trying to make any heavy commitments, but they end up getting a good hit there, which leads to go ahead and getting that option there. Got 2 medals. Never mind, he got 3 medals. Alright. So Smirk is making a good progress to go ahead and get Rock and Rollback in the corner. Rock and Rollback is burnt out. Ooh. Okay. And
Ow.
That's 4. Already 4 medals, and we're going into round 2. That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Alright. Can you stop trading?
Right.
Okay. Back at it. Oh, nice
Hey,
punish
punish.
counter. And we got level 5 command grabs. Yeah.
5 medals.
Yeah, 2 grabs and you're cooked. I'm sorry, not cooked. You're dead.
Yeah, you're just dead. This is without the involvement of Super.
There's one.
There's one. Look at this damage. Oh my god.
Yeah, yep. And, yep, overhead. This is why you want to be very careful against a character like this.
I mean, again, I do think that there is something going on here where, again, we don't see this character too much, and I don't know how much people play casuals against Rock and Rollback, but
Not too often. He doesn't get that chance opportunity to show up to.
well, I meant today.
Oh, that's true. Oh my God, we're already at 3.
Yeah. Because, you know, you get into the habit of kind of playing the people you see that you know are good. Hey, you want to get games? You want to get games? And now, you know.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to take the 5th medal. Screw it. 5 medals.
Wow, 5 medals.
In 1 round. Don't get grabbed. Don't do it. Don't get grabbed. As soon as I say it.
They tell you take the throw, don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. At the midnight hour.
I think you're killed. And is this? I think you're still alive, but for one guess.
Hey. Yo.
You have one guess.
And you guessed wrong.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, well, thanks for playing. Mano.
Yeah. And that was that.
Shout outs to Rock and Rollback. All right, I see you, player. I see you.
Look, man, we're supposed to be it's supposed to be fighting games. It's not speed run.
Yeah, it's a 2-player game. What are you doing, man?
Right? Exactly. That's what fighting games supposed to be, right? Either way, we move on. Manana top
That
8.
went so fast. I didn't even update the first time he got the victory.
I'm just a gambler.
All right, man.
I mean, is it gambling if you're winning?
Right. It's just investing. All right. Right. If you're winning, it's just investing.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw 5 medals in round 1. And I was like, this shit is over.
Yeah.
I was like, there is no way. I was like, you better be a Super Saiyan God and run this back, because like I can't see a Manon losing with 5 medals going into round 2. It's a very difficult thing to like. It's a very difficult outcome to get.
And it's your own fault. I'm not gonna lie. It's your own fault that Manon has 5 medals, man. In the first round.
Yeah, I would agree. So with that being the case, we're going into our top 8. So this is going to be Play Guy versus the Doggus. Yeah, I really wish I had more to say about that. Like, it's just that, like, you know, Rock and Rollback got cooking, and yeah, got your nice fresh medium steak.
Yeah.
And with like scrambled, with mashed potatoes, a little bit of asparagus, no steak sauce, because we only do that for well done steak. You don't need that for a nicely cooked steak. It's juicy and tasty.
No.
So that being good, thank you for the meal, and we'll move on to the topic.
Yep. In the meantime, reminder, we are on the 7-week road to Combo Breaker, where we'll be giving out free entry for basically just showing up, entry, buying raffle tickets and whatnot as well, but also the top layers of Street Fighter 6 and for Tekken 8 entry into Combo Breaker. So thanks for tuning in here at Mid Lane Esports Chicago Punish. Going to give you a quick taste of the vibes from Combo Breaker, and we will be right back. right, we are ready to go as we had just found out that Indiana Jones is in fact $100. And
That's
without
crazy.
facts.
That's insane. I'm not paying that much money for an Indiana Jones game.
No.
I don't care. It could be like the greatest game of all
Man,
time.
right.
I'm not
It
paying
ain't coming to
$100.
Indiana Jones hat. I don't care. It ain't
Yeah,
happening.
whoever
bro.
made that game, I need you to restructure that pricing process.
They on some Nintendo prices, bro.
Nick,
Hell.
like, I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
how they never lower their prices.
okay,
And
all
games
right.
for 2013 be $70.
Because I'm about to say, what Nintendo game's $100?
Right. Nah, how they just never lower their prices. They be like, you want a Wii U game? $75. What are you talking about, bro? But yeah, Indiana Jones, $100. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it.
That's crazy. But here
Anyway,
we go.
yeah.
We got the opener of our top 8 here.
By the way, this is Grand K, Chris Chaos.
What up, what up?
Thanks for tuning in. We are here at Top 8, Chicago Punish, number 81.
These players here fight each other all the time because they are, in fact, training partners. So this is going to be a lot of weird-looking shenanigans stuff here because of, just trying to, pick and choose and change things up or just be a little wacky to throw the other off. So you're not going to see some standard stuff here.
Yeah.
All right? So,
Again, as we were saying earlier, playing the person, not necessarily, the matchup on paper
correct.
or the matchup on Reddit.
That is also correct. All right? But, no, play guy, a bit of a life deficit.
And yeah, Dodongus with the life lead here.
Yeah. But play guy does have a nice drive gauge amount. So, oh, wow, was ready for that.
Shout outs to Play Guy repping the Chicago Punish tag. Dodongus, I don't want to talk about it. If you want to know, look at the bracket I posted in the chat, and you'll see why it says no.
Oh, man.
In the meantime,
All right.
Play Guy brings it back.
Jeez. Yep, now to do it. First round goes to the play guy. Going into round 2. All right. Didn't get the charge there, so
Hey.
didn't really anti-air.
Nope. Okay,
All right.
Al. Nice block. Hit him with the low. Tries it again. No dice. But he is pressing him back here. Drive meter advantage. Oh, my God.
I would like to see the Dodgers do more anti-airs.
I was thinking the same thing.
With the heavy kick.
It's such a good button.
I mean, yeah. Like we saw Kingman come up in
Yeah.
here last week.
And run it.
Yeah. So, but with that being the case there, the Dodgers is, trying to make something happen here. Play guy just not falling for it. And, oof.
He said,
Like-
it's free for me to guess if you're going to block or not.
I mean-
I'll play again and again.
Not gonna lie, if I'm the Dodgers, I would feel some type of way because
Yeah.
play guy did go down to that last.
Yeah.
I think you need to go home and step the game up.
Oh, man.
Like training partners back in the day when we saw you lose to our character. Oh, we said, oh no.
Right,
We
right,
We
you
gonna
know.
either you messed up or I messed up.
I know.
So I'm gonna go in the lab and I'm gonna make sure it's not me.
Right. Okay. Jumps over, no cross up. Push to the corner.
Oh, get
Hey.
baited.
And say, you ain't parrying this.
Yep.
Hello, Jim Rye again.
not
Jim
block-
Rye again.
not
Watch your
blocking.
shins. Burnt out.
Oh wow, driver reversal from half screen. Didn't work out.
Step back.
Nice block.
Everybody
Still,
burned
there's a
out.
lot of chip here. No, they're getting opened up.
Yeah.
And all right, play guy is on match point.
All right. And Play Guy looking to very decisively move into Winners Finals here. Match point.
All right, good break. Okay, very good. Nothing there.
Nope.
Let's see here. All right, is there a reversal there? Play guy just looking a little unbothered. But
Yeah.
Dawkins is getting hits, but just not converting them. Very weird.
Okay. Pressure and no.
Nice knockdown. Nice upper.
Okay.
There we
Good
go.
up kicks that time. ODDP returns a favor when it comes to anti-airing. Deep. All right. No, just the
no
normal.
parry? Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, looking pretty good here for the Dawkins at the moment. They tried to
Hey,
anti-air, but just
all right.
didn't have the charge. Nice response.
The
with the DI. That
Dongus.
should be the round.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Come on, get another one to put yourself on the board, dog.
And we have level 3 on both sides, so big damage is on the table here. This can end quickly.
Oh, missed the drive rush. Oh,
All
I
right.
hate to see it.
Puts a stop to the next drive rush.
Well, we get a perfect parry
Puts a
here.
stop to the next drive rush. And said, this is not a drive rush economy.
Break. Good one. All right.
Jim Riot into the 3.
Decides to cash out the level 3 to go ahead and get the burnout. This isn't going to kill. But still, I'd rather have DJ and burnout. Not quite.
Not quite. All right, on wake up.
Oh.
Hey. All right, burns out now.
Well, you were successfully getting the burnout.
Boom.
Missed up on that. One chance. This is tough. Literally can get chipped out by almost anything. Oh,
Yeah,
too
don't
far,
reach.
Too far.
He
right.
went for it.
I like the idea, but just a little
Yeah.
too far. So, Play Guy will take that 2-0 and go to winners finals.
I think that was a, well, I got to do something situation. And, yeah. All right. Up next, BP Amico and Kitro. This is our other winners top 8 match.
Yeah, I don't think I see them fight too often.
No.
Because, they're usually on the opposite sides of the bracket and don't get a chance to meet each other very often. So this is one of the usual rare occurrences where we get to see this happen in winter side. So let's get it.
And we have our losers bracket, Exy and Rockin' Rollback in losers top 8, as well as Amerikame and the winner of Tristan and Chantandre.
Yeah, they've been going at it for a while, so I'm pretty sure that there's
Yeah,
no
that's
one,
got to be over.
Yeah, there's no one probably reported it.
All right, so player 1 going to be Kitro, player 2 going to be BP Amico. What are they talking about, bro?
I'm too old to understand it.
What?
Like, look, man.
I heard a room full of insomniacs? Oh.
Drink some water to balance that out, then I guess.
Hey, man. Maybe. There's a lot of people already sponsored by Red
as long
Bull.
as
You
you
can
don't drink-
find other stimulants,
as long as you
like
don't-
Monster. Reach out to a cocaine dealer. Be
As long-
sponsored by cocaine.
As long as you don't drink enough to the point where you start shaking like a crack addict.
yeah.
Because I've seen people just OD on energy drinks. It is not pretty.
It ain't good. That crash out is bad.
It is a literal crash out.
Yeah, it's the actual crash out, not the way them people on Twitter be using it.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we're gonna have Lil Kimberly versus Big Dog Zangief. So here. All right.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and see how this goes. So, Kitro usually very high pressed on offense and being close, but
Hey.
this is Zangief. I don't think you want to do too much of
Get
that.
low. Get low.
Yep. Playing much more reserve. Unfortunately, anti-air did not work
Low.
out.
Man, he is stepping all over her new sneaks, bro.
And that's the game.
I
That's
want
gonna
to
be the
take
first
you
round
for
there.
a ride.
All right, so BB Amico not playing around, taking that very quickly. Going into round 2. All right.
Hey.
Ooh, nice anti-air and a throw on a parry attempt. Nice throw break by BB Amico. Tried the
Boom.
anti-air, but Zangief boxes are very weird, so yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oof.
Okay.
Gotta fight back and do something.
The parry. Her poor shoes,
jump.
bro. Boom.
Here.
All right. And yeah. No, there's no way. Yeah.
Nope. All right. Well, you got the level 3 out of the way, so that's
Yeah.
actually pretty good. But still, ooh. All right. There we
Okay.
go. All right.
So now level 3 is not on the table, at least for BP Amico.
Yeah, if you're Kitro, you're happy about that. You do not have to worry about level 3 deleting like 3/4 of your health bar.
Yeah,
All
but,
right, but that's going to take a third of your life bar.
hey, watch your feet, Kitro.
All right. Punish kind of throw. A perfect
Hey,
parry
you're up.
into a back throw. This is tough. Responds to DI properly. This could be the game. Yeah. That's all right. Game 1 goes to BP Amico.
That's a back throw would be like a side suplex. I'm just trying to think of what technically in wrestling a throw. Yeah.
All right.
In the meantime, yeah, 1 for BP Amico.
BP Amico jumps out of the corner
Is
here.
it again by that?
Gets out. Okay, honestly, yeah, if you're Kitro, you take that.
Big
Reversal.
boot.
All right. Ooh. Chops coming into play. Nice parry and another punish counter
All right,
there.
here you go in the corner. Hey, oh, hey, what a jump.
Jumps out of the Tatsu attack. Oh!
Burns out.
All right. You're probably not going to kill off this, but you're going to have to go ahead and get some serious damage.
Boom. Hey.
I would. Ooh,
Hey!
Woke up with the drive reversal, was having none of that. All right. Ooh.
Wait, another lariat. It's an
he is burnt
actual
out.
lariat.
Oh, nice anti-air, overhead, in the combo. There it is. Put yourself on the board. You got to get this lead, dog, if you want to go ahead and get in that winner's finals.
Hey, OD jumps into it. You can't do that. Ah, ooh.
My goodness. Honestly, I like it. You're in a tough spot. He's low on driver gauge. Do that.
And you got to tell this fool, look, you know, because he was pressuring pretty hard.
Yes.
You have to give them a get off me. Like, you can't just do that mindlessly.
Nice punish.
Those lariats are not going to be as reliable as anti-airs. He is burned
not
out.
for none of that. All right, but BBMCO is sitting on level 3. That can end you. Like, honestly.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Air to air.
And BBMCO with a light
and does a Chicago punish.
Yeah. Hey.
You better win now. You better win. You got that Chicago punish. You better win. Don't fall for the curse.
Yeah, but
oh my God! The Chicago punish curse. You do a Chicago punishment. You should have did a big punish, and you lose a round for it.
Hey. All right. So match
That's
point.
why I said please win the round.
Match point situation here. We do have
All
a
right.
buff Kimberly. OD lariat. Not going to hit anybody. Pressure from Kitro. All right. Tries to go for the cross up and rightfully gets anti-air.
All right. There we go. Gets a corner situation. Looking pretty good. Anti-air. Keep it in.
No. Can't just jump in whenever you
break.
want. Get up off me. Oh. Hit him with the Ric Flair.
That looked like he was trying to do a level 3 there,
Yeah.
but unfortunately did not get the buffer there.
Hey.
Oh.
He's
Get
in
air.
your space. You better get away.
Nice anti-air.
All right. Burns out for it.
Any of that? Uh-oh.
Your shoes.
Oh, level 2. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, very smart. All right, we are 1 for 1.
Maximum Kimberly. All right.
Okay. I mean, look, man. I saw that Chicago punish.
Yeah.
And I got scared. I was like, are you not, like, you lost the round, but like you didn't lose the game, but still.
Yeah.
The curse is real.
DDT.
All right. Jumps over the situation. Doesn't get a full combo. It was too far.
Hit him with the
for what we
Jake
were
the
trying to do.
Snake.
Ooh. All right. Doesn't block low. All right. Gets out of the corner situation. Anti-air. Yep. If Zangief wants to be in the air, you know what? You got a Tatsu. You got the... Yeah. All right.
Is the low?
Ooh, nice anti-air. And very good. Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's going to be big. Oh, what? Oh, no. He dropped it, but he still
No,
has
that
the
was
left
a
knee.
setup. Get out of the corner. Zangief can't chase you. Okay. Zangief just sold a chase on that. Okay.
That wasn't no setup. That man wanted that.
He
That
wanted to
wanted
get
that
out of
air
there.
throw. Yeah.
All right. Is that going to kill?
Ah!
Is that enough to kill? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Kitro.
All right. Kitro trying to get in this winner's finals. I see. How will BB Amico respond? All right.
Hey, no.
Both swinging here, but like BB
You're beefy, but not that beefy. You got to figure
Perfect parry,
something
the back
out.
throw. There we go.
Right, side suplex.
Yep. Was waiting for something.
Oh, through the heavy button, and no.
Ooh, okay. And gets a grab there, looking pretty good. Level 3, is that gonna work?
No!
Yes,
In the middle of the street.
That is the sit down. Calm down, lady.
Big
I need you to chill. I need you
damage.
to chill. Oh wow, what an interruption to wake up. Block the punch.
Punish.
Yeah, you gotta get as much as you can off of this. Level 3,
Yeah,
that's gonna
goodbye.
do it.
All right.
Kitro finds themselves in winners finals.
All right. 2-1. Good stuff there on both sides. Kitro able to make the adjustment. And so Kitro will be facing Play Guy.
In winners finals. And our losers matches will commence.
We have Tristan and Amerikame, Exy, and
You got your- you kept it
Rockin'
cool. That's the most important
Rollback.
part. I was like, look, I know you want to go in and get your shit off, but like that's a big motherfucker over there.
No.
I know usually. I said usually.
He my tournament demon. I'm talking about from UMGT life.
I know. I'm aware. I've been around that long. Look, I casually played Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
I played. I was in and out of that shit. Like, trust me, I'm aware.
I gotta get out of that tournament demon stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I got new ones,
Well,
but-
you in winners finals now, so just like keep it cool and keep at it. All right.
This is going to be a losers top eight.
Play guy winners finals. So,
Amerikame and Tristan.
and Tristan pulling off a win over Sean Tondre, which eliminates him like one of our our runner-up in points. So, Tristan ended up getting a 2-1 win in the losers bracket over Sean Tondre, who's the second in points here. So we're gonna have someone with quite the jump in points here.
Yeah.
Well, play guy obviously in winners finals, cut and chill out, a little pretty good spot here. Of course, with BP Amico and Kitro, that match being over. That puts Kitro in a pretty good spot to get some points to this weekend, but got to finish the job.
Yeah, you see Sean Tondre and Zenith are second and third. However, neither of them made top 8. So these points are going to go to somebody else that you're not seeing there.
Yep.
Play guy at this point guaranteed to finish high, so he's going to get some points. Unless he somehow just goes 0-2 from this point, but I don't see it happening.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
All right, so we got, let's see here. All right, so we got some Dawson on.
Yes!
Yeah, so I can definitely see, people getting thrown off by Dawson here because we do not see this character very often.
I don't
Not
know
at this
that
level.
this match, though, sucks for Dawson.
I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. Ooh. All right. It's a throw. Ooh, jumps out of the corner situation. Does nothing with it, surprisingly. But nice anti-air option there.
Good slide. Hey, keep the pressure. Where am I? Am I over here? Am I over
Honestly-
there? Hey.
Amerikame doing a pretty good job of holding down the fort here. Oh, that's going to hurt. No, never mind. It hurt a little bit, but not as much.
All
as
right.
I thought it would.
Hey, oh, the pressure. Here I go. Both sides.
Tress is very close to burning out. So,
Hey,
and there it is.
There he goes. Yeah. Keep it going. It's still going, buddy. Yes.
That might be the round.
Boom. Hey, yo,
Ooh.
I'm not done. Yo.
Oh, no,
yoga,
the combo
yoga.
drop. But still, all right, good break. Tristan trying to go ahead and make something happen here. Burns himself out again, but they got to make something work here.
Hey.
All right, and
I'm not going to lie. I want to see a Sim win whenever Sim is on the screen.
I
So we never
understand.
see his characters.
I respect that. All right. Nice.
Okay.
Go.
Into the 2. We better respect
Ooh.
it.
Got thrown on a parry attempt. Ooh, overhead on counter hit.
And lands in it at the end. Big damage there. Nice stuff from Tristan.
All right. jumps out of the
Wow.
situation.
He hit him with the Street Fighter 4.
Hey, look, man. I mean, Amerikame's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, they play some Street Fighter 4. No, I know them mainly for VSAV. But hey, man, Street Fighter 6 has opened up the doors for a lot of people to go ahead and play these games.
This man says stop. Peace.
My
Yoga.
God. Ooh, dive kick.
Yep, that doesn't link, but
Oh, was ready for the jab there.
there's a jab.
Rashid has one of the best jabs in the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That can do it.
Nice pressure overhead.
All right, good break. All right. Fire, get off me. Fireball. Ooh.
Hey.
Try rush jab. Ooh, teleports to go ahead and avoid the situation there.
Hey. Called him.
All right, nice.
Other side. Here I go.
Oh.
Here I
Ooh,
go.
EXDP, get off me.
All right, level 2.
Rage
Man,
it.
teleports to the other
And he
side.
said,
Yep.
nope.
Yep. Oh, and he kicks it back.
Rashid does not
Hey,
care. So, yo,
trust
you on that
it.
side? I do not care. DI connects. Okay. All right, Amerikame is burnt out. So, we're going to have to be very careful about the decision making here.
Hey.
All right.
He does still have level 3 on the table. He
I
can
mean, but
get
they're
some big
getting hit.
damage, but you got to get out of the corner first. This
Oh,
pressure,
no.
and this is where this matchup sucks. I mean, a lot of the decisions It's really easy for Rashid, due to his speed, to just go ahead and kind of guess again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, too close.
Good idea, but as you said, a little too close. So Treston will take that first game. Nice interrupt on the drive rush there, but we drive rushing anyway. Up in there. Puts themselves in burnout to get the throw. All right. Punish counter. Oh, yeah, gets a drive reversal to go ahead and get him off me.
You ever play KI 2 or KI Gold?
Yes, a little. Oh my
You
god.
remember how every character had a variant of them being a gold palette color?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So what I'm saying is this Dawson will appear soon on your Ultra 64.
Jeez. Oh, DI connects. Doesn't connect the full over full combo there. But any touch, honestly,
Hey.
from Treston could.
There it goes.
Yep, there it is.
Match point to move on. Where Treston would be facing BP Amico.
DI opener does not connect, but does send a message to go ahead and push Dawson closer to the corner. All right, use a little one there. Get off. All right. Treston. Ooh, jab checks. Fireball.
Nothing after.
Ooh.
Launched, mixed, pushed, level 2. Red, overhead, pressured.
Oh, yeah, can't drive reversal that. No!
That man said, you look stupid trying to reversal an inanimate object.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh.
He said it ain't even really an object. It's just wind.
All right, so Treston is burnt out. Murakami pretty much playing it slow here. Does that the full long commit? Oh,
I had the cross up.
no!
All right. Keep it pressuring. He said, keep
And
playing
now
this
they're
game.
burnt out. This is tough.
Keep it up, and level 2 will be back on the table.
All right,
Yeah.
there it is. All
Treston.
right. Treston takes it and advances on. Good stuff to Murakami, making a good run here.
All right.
But yeah, but good run for Murakami, though, showing up with the Dawson, yo. Good stuff. And with that being the case, that's going to go ahead and get us into our next losers match, which would be XE versus Rock and Rollback.
XE and Rockin' Rollback. The winner of that will be facing Dodongus.
See here. All right. So that means Cammy versus Manon.
Oh, man. That Manon incident. Oh, no.
Yeah. It's one of these, like, you know, you hate to see it, but, like, you know.
I don't hate to see it. It's funny to me.
I mean, it is. I mean, watching Manon put the tear in people's eyes by having 5 medals is kind of funny when you're not in the receiving end.
Yeah.
But when you're on the receiving end, it is quite scary. So, looks like X is going to be sitting on P1 side, and yep,
Rockin' Rollback.
Rock and roll back on P2 side. Yep.
In the meantime, brief reminder that we are, in fact, on the 7-week Road to Combo Breaker Tour. Our top scorers, couple scores for Street Fighter 6, couple scores for Tekken 8, as well as we will be giving out some passes here for a free hotel, as well as free entry to Combo Breaker based on raffle, based on just showing up and entering from week to week. At Mid Lane Esports, but yeah, we are on week 4, so we got a few more weeks. As you see, the last event will be April 20th. And those scores you see at the bottom show how many scores people have from week to week. So, of course, Play Guy is in the lead right now. Chantandre second. But yeah, Chantandre is not in top 8, so we may see some shakeups here. But yeah, let's go ahead and just give a quick reminder. These are some of the games that will be going on for Combo Breaker this year. These are your main stage games. Community tournaments all in together has a lot going on as well. So if you didn't see anything in the main games, hey, there's a lot of cool games going on the side here too. And on the side, we just mean in addition, you know. A lot of fun going on with Combo Breaker. Make sure to go ahead and check them out. ComboBreaker.org. Happening the weekend of Memorial Day, if you somehow did not know, in Schaumburg, right outside of Chicago. But yeah, you came here for gameplay, so let's go ahead and get into this gameplay here. Player 1 going to be XE, player 2 Rock and Rollback, and we are ready to go here.
All right, let's lock in. All right. Once again, shout out to RTO XC. Been holding her down, doing a pretty good job. And now they know a chance to play here.
Yeah.
Showing them like, yo, hey, I can run these brackets, but I can run these hands too.
Right.
So let's go ahead and see what they got ready for Rock and Rollback. Because I'll admit, Rock and Rollback had quite the shocking introduction today with the stream.
All right.
So let's get into this. Oh, trying to go to the main grab immediately. And XC's having none of that right now.
Listen, I am not that person. How dare you?
Ooh, and Rock and Rollback just not blocking. There we go. We got a parries. All right, good patience here. XC is a little low on the drive gauge.
Hey, the foot.
Nice dive kick. Oh, what? Okay.
All right.
You know, we take those.
Yeah.
You take those. Going in round 2. All right. So, and we get a command grab here. That's the first medal there. Oh, overhead. All right. Jump in does not get checked, but we do also get a throw that doesn't go unchecked. Up counter throw. We take that. And no one makes contact with anybody.
Nope.
We got ourselves an air throw. Very good anti-air option there. Oh,
punish, please.
A little overzealous there, but you know, like, hey, it could have been worse. So you got to play around. Oh, try to go for another one. Level 3.
Yeah.
Don't think that's gonna kill,
no.
but that does put them in burnout. All right.
Hey,
all right.
XC.
And yeah, that counter hit there. Looked like Rock and Rollback was trying to press something, and then they're getting called out. All right. Game 1 goes to XC. We are in game 2 immediately. Ooh. Nice tap.
Hey.
Right,
get over
nice
here.
There. All right, we got 2 medals on deck.
Okay. Gotta watch out for the foot.
Nice. Okay.
Push it to the corner.
That was fine. Ooh.
Hey, neutral jump with punish.
And we are not holding none of that, so we're going to get out this corner. Oh, and a reset to drive impact.
3.
Tres. All right. Ooh. Jack. No crap. Ooh. Try to get something going there, but. Nope.
Hey, Rock and Rollback.
Fighting back. All right. Ooh, and dash gets a command grab, gets a 4.
Whoa.
Oh, this is scary.
Here it goes. Oh, this is going to put him at 5.
Yep. And that was a reset.
Okay,
so,
brother, you're done. If you man.
Oh, no, just get done. I mean, it's already so far down.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just one of those games. It'd be like that, one
what
for
a
one.
quick answer from Rock and Rollback.
I mean, that's the thing about like the grappler type is that once they get going, it gets tough. All right, good break. Oh, what an answer. Man, air-to-air situation worked out very well. Ooh.
Hey, what a whiff.
Cannon spike.
All right.
Oh, both players go to the air, but nice dive kick, very low.
Rock and Rollback able to get out of the corner, but not out of the fire.
Ooh, nice, gets the level 1. We're not holding any of that.
All right, yeah, burned out. Just has to get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
XC.
All right, XC putting themselves on match point. Looking pretty good. All right, go ahead and get the low. Open up another low. We get a command grab, but go 2 medals. Gotta be. That's the thing about Manon. You don't want to go ahead and make too many mistakes because, like, no, she gets it going. Oh, open up low.
Speaking of that,
just
all right, 3.
Constantly checking.
And any button will do it.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yep. Both tried to swing with lights, and Rock and Rollback came out on top on that one.
Match point.
Around. Ooh. Good jab check on the dash in. Not checking your feet.
The same combo.
Ooh. Nice jump out.
Yeah. Essential. That would have been big
Blocking?
damage. Gonna use that.
Ooh.
Yeah. With
no full
XC.
punish. But it's okay. You're still in it, and your opponent is burnt out. And there it is. This might be it.
Yeah, this should be
There
it.
we go. All right. And XC takes it 2-1. Very good showing here.
That is going to put XC in top 6, facing Dodongus. So we have BP Amico and Trestant up next.
That's right. But yeah, like pretty much, though, XC showing that they had a bit of a matchup experience. Was able to go ahead and check a couple things. Once they saw that they were like doing dash up command grabs very often, was able to go ahead and check with those jabs. That second round was kind of like, like I said, whenever like Manon gets going, it just things happen and you just lose. It just be like that. So even with the second round there, he was able to go ahead and get it together, keep the composure for the third game there, and got the dub. So good stuff to them. They will advance and go to the next bracket. We also want to just shout out Rock and Roll Back coming through, getting 7th tonight. Greatly appreciate you pulling up.
And so BPMO going to sit down in P2 because he wants to mess with me, even though he's the first person here.
Tristan will be stepping up there. But yeah, like I saw a little earlier, like a couple folks was like, congratulating Tristan for beating Chantandre. That is a big deal. One of the folks who consistently makes top 8. Been in a couple top 3s. So that's a big dub. Well deserved. So now they have to go ahead and fight another, what they like to call bracket demons in Chicago Punish, which happens to be BP Amico.
I think BP Amico is just a Chicago demon, and if you had him here, you had him in Marvel 3, you had him in Street Fighter 4. BP Amico been around for a while.
Yep.
Shout outs to people, continuing to support games, support locals, play through stuff. Hey.
It's just kind of funny because, I've always been around to, see BP Amico play all the other games. We just didn't really play the same games until recently. So it's like we've known each other, we've seen each other, and I was like, I see what you're doing over there. That's what's up. Now it's kind of cool to actually play the same game with him. I don't play each other too often, but it's always been good to get the games I do with him. Teaches you a lot, and shows you the things that Zangief can do, and also got some pretty funny shenanigans. So.
All right, BP Amico, the wardrobe change. We're going to go with the Seattle Supersonics outfit this time. The Oakland A's.
You got Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. There's another I'm forgetting over there. No. But either way, shout out to Supersonics. Hope Seattle gets a team soon because that was actually one of the dopest jerseys out there. I'm not gonna lie. But either way, nice jab check on nice air to air. Ooh. Okay. Drive reversal. Get off me.
Okay. Wait.
Grab.
Here he comes. Easy said. I'm coming.
Ooh. Yep. That's one of those things. You got to make sure that you cannot give the grappling control. You got to maintain your composure.
Yep.
Ooh. The thing about grapples is this, they have some pretty deceptive buttons. So you're going to be dealing with some stuff. Okay. That looked like that might have been a command grab attempt that just didn't quite work out. Oh, and there it is. All right. BB Amico up 1-0 already here. All right. Tristan just didn't really have too much, to really, much of an opportunity to go ahead and get anything going here. Just, BB Amico was just able to run their game. So let's go ahead and see what they do the second time here. Ooh, okay.
Perfect Harry. All right, side suplex. Hit him with the dead left shrimp.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh.
Hey.
Oof. EXTP, they are burnt out, so they have to be very careful.
Hey!
Oh, recovered in time.
All right, and you're lucky you did not get lariated there.
I know, right?
You.
I mean, you know it. It gets them in bearing out much quicker.
Yeah.
Depress. Okay, I was definitely like, what happens here? Depresses. Yeah. I was wondering what's going to happen. All right. But we found out you can swing on Zangief on the other side. And we got ourselves an EX command grab. Nice 33%. Got to D people like 10%. All right. Nice break. Ooh, whoa. That was a deep splash. My gosh.
The rate.
Going for level 2. All right, honestly, yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
Oh, jumps over the lariat here. Makes it very difficult for BB Amico, but does find a way to press out. And gets
Oh.
a command grab.
Hey.
All right, BBM call match point here. Tristan showing that they got some fight here. It's all
Okay.
about what they do with this round here.
You sure you want to get into a chopping match with Zangief Rashid?
And I don't know. That's not. It ain't Ric Flair, so.
Right.
Like, I mean, you might be okay in a chopping match with Zangief. Who knows? Ooh, what a throw. All right, reversal.
I don't know. You know.
Ooh, my gosh. Is that going to be
Hey.
level 3? Yeah, that's going
Yeah.
to connect. All
Okay.
right, and we are 1 for 1.
You know, Ric Flair had the chops. Everybody sees Gunther has the chops, but a reminder, you got people saying that the hardest chops they felt, including Gunther, came from Penta. So,
Okay. Okay. Ooh. And BBM go getting on more on the aggressive side here. No, a bit of a change of pace. Oh,
hey,
take the running command
is
grab.
it? It is until it ain't.
And they got the running bear grab here. Works out very well for them.
Hey, get back in the corner.
Oop. Yeah. Perfect KO there.
He's got skills, as they say. And
Yeah. This aggressive change did definitely throw off Tristan here. So, all right. But yeah, that's the thing about good fighting game players. They got to make adjustments to to the feel of what your opponent you're facing.
well, Zangief is currently making adjustments to Rashid's face. Hey, there
Ooh,
we go.
nice lariat.
TLD to jump in.
Alright.
Says no, not twice.
Oh, wow.
You got to watch out. You do not want to burn out. And he burned out.
Oh my gosh. And that might be death. Yep, that it is. And
That's some situations that people complain about online. He grabbed me and I died. That is so much hell. The grapplers, they're not fair.
It's like if only I had a way just to get out.
Yeah.
Like just to press like a single button and go and get out of this situation.
There's a button. I don't do that much damage.
It's like,
Nerf the character.
you mean up?
Right.
But, good run of Tristan, though. Good run
All right.
tonight.
So, yeah, it's going to be BP Amico in top 4 in losers, awaiting the winner of Dodongus and Exy.
Yep, that's right. See here? But, yeah, honestly, that was, some of the best Street Fighter I've seen Tristan playing since being here.
Yeah.
So, I want to go ahead and shout them out. Good stuff here. Hope we go ahead and see more of that. Just keep on evolving, Don't stop. So, that being the case, coming out here with 5th. Pretty much being tied for 5th. That's looking pretty good. Also ended up beating one of the top pointers, so that's also really good. So a good tournament to walk away from. Obviously not the win, not the dub, but you can walk away from this feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that there, the dog is got their drink there, their drink of choice, putting it down so they can go ahead and play against Exy. This will be DJ versus Cammy. A good old Street Fighter 2 match.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about too much Cammy in Street Fighter 2.
Well, hey, what's going on, Smirk? Thanks for tuning in after being out of the bracket here. Shout outs to your bracket run today. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Anti-air these people, man.
Got to, dog.
But not recklessly. Intelligently.
Agreed. But yeah, it's like a lot of people are getting better, but there's also folks that's kind of a little shaky on some things and whatnot. But it's all about knowing what you're shaky on and tighten up, it may be anti-airs, it may be understanding the spacing of the scenario. Maybe I can go for this big combo, but the corner is literally right behind me. I should probably do a side switch. On the situation, and then have the shotgun ready for the next time around. There's a lot of things that everybody has to work on, a lot of things that are just different per person. But the main thing is, as long as everybody knows what they got to work on or is willing to ask about it, and get for that critique and feedback, I think a lot of people would grow and become stronger players.
Hey, chat.
But yeah. We always got to work on things, don't worry about it. See here? All right. So we are getting right into this here. Yeah. See here? All right.
All right.
So here we go. So let's see how this plays out. All right. Immediate fireball, immediate drive rush. Nice. Good drive rush here and gets a grab. Another throw. Oh, good break. It plays.
Okay.
That's the thing. Does play guy a lot and is willing to go ahead and okay, I'm not taking throws because I know you're just gonna keep throwing me. So. Ooh, EXDP. All right, and we got the reversal there. The charge kick. Oh, okay. Good break. Nice jab check. All right.
Wait.
Oh, that's
You're done.
Yeah. Fortune just build a situation. Gotta be very careful. But close around in all aspects. All right. Gets a reversal. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
punish.
Doesn't get much off of that, honestly. You'll live with that. Good break. Tries to get out of situation, and Dodongus is just ready with that.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Very smart by Exy to go ahead and get out of the corner situation, but Dodongus is... Ooh.
Way. Too slippery.
Yeah. Nice jump away, but they are getting clipped low.
All right. One more, he'll do it.
Ooh.
And there it goes.
Spin knuckle, unfortunately, just didn't have a lot of recovery. So the dog is going to take that first game. Going to game 2. All right. Nice. Ooh, very good. Spiral arrow. Yep.
Okay. Pushes his way out of the corner.
All right.
Pushing back. Almost coast to coast to the other corner. Here
I
we
know,
go.
Ooh, caught out of the drive rush attempt.
And there it goes. Full screen. After being put on the defensive at the beginning of this round.
All right, honestly.
Hey.
All right. Didn't have enough time for that, and the Dodongus is ready with a crouching medium punch. So the Dodongus is going to find himself a match point here. Man. All right.
Okay.
Ooh. Unfortunately, did not work out there. But hey, you know what? That's one chance of life. Wow. Yep, that'll work out. Very good. Oh, I thought the throw was coming, but hey, they
All
came
right.
away. Oh, missed a drive rush attempt. Good.
Okay,
Counter-
Axie.
Yep, counter hit standing medium punch and a crouching medium kick. Keep it simple. Nice, perfect parry. Oh. Hey, all right. It's a little tough here. Yep. Trying to force things a little too much here. All right. Ooh.
Hey.
That might be it. Yep, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
All right.
The
and
Dongus.
We'll take it 2-0.
That's going to give us our top 4. Play Guy and Kitro in winners finals. BP Amico and Dodongus in losers finals. That is our top 4 here. Shout outs to Exy for having to run the bracket as well as placing in top 6 here.
Ran bracket, ran hands, and ends up with 5th place. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good run.
Zagran K, Chris Chaos.
What up?
We are here on commentary with you for Chicago Punish number 81 here at Midlane Esports. Thank you for tuning in. In the meantime, going to go ahead and give a couple quick reminders. We are on the road to Combo Breaker, 7-week circuit where you can win free entry to Combo Breaker. Our top placers for week-to-week top scores for Street Fighter 6 and for Tekken 8. Will be winning free entry to Combo Breaker. We also are giving away free entry based on just entering here from week to week at Midlane Esports, as well as purchasing raffle tickets. You can win entry into Combo Breaker as well as free hotel. So make sure to go ahead and support your locals. Shouts to Combo Breaker, by the way. Thanks for everything. ComboBreaker.org if you haven't regged, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick taste of the vibes for Combo Breaker, and we will be right back. A reminder of just some of the games running here at Combo Breaker. These are community tournaments, so you got Smash, Melee, TVC, Street Fighter V, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Sonic the Fighters. Jackie Chan is running again this year.
I also saw some Chaos Code out there. All
yeah,
right.
And here go your main stage games. So Third Strike ST, all the big games. Killer Instinct, Skullgirls, MVC2. A lot going on there, so make sure MKX and MK1 going on. But yeah, go ahead and check them out. ComboBreaker.org. The main games as well as the community tournaments all in together. But let's go ahead and bring you this top 4 gameplay. So here we go. Play Guy in training mode. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so while they're going ahead and switching their characters, we are also updating things here. We're just keeping everything
We ain't updating nothing. It's a mystery.
But yep. So we got Play Guy on P1 side, it appears. Yep. And then we got Keytro on P2 side. Let's see here. I think this might be their first winners finals for Keytro.
Yeah, these two meeting each other and winners. This is a first for sure.
This far in the bracket, winners finals, yeah. So that being the case there, they've run into bracket much earlier, but obviously the little things kind of shift around when certain folks go travel to tournaments and stuff. You get a little bit of a shake up, and you like to see these type of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you get to feature more of the different players than the usual suspects. Some of the usual suspects will stay behind, but it's actually pretty dope to see the other folks get their chance to shine. With that being the case, just waiting on these folks to start. And looks like they're getting locked in right now, actually. Yeah, here we go. All right. So Play Guy, one of the more studied players of the game here. One of the most stable players as well. Keytro definitely has shown a lot of work with the Kimberly here. Let's go ahead and see what they do in this winners final set. Like, you're used to seeing each other in the 2 out of 3. Now you get to see each other in 3 out of 5. What's the word? All right. So here. Lots of footsies trying to be played here. All right, gets a slide
Okay. Nothing after.
in. Ooh, counter hit. All right. Ooh, crouching medium kick, runs right into it, and play guy's gonna get that corner. Ooh, space trap. All right, but miss times that, and Kiko's gonna take advantage of that.
All right. Push to the corner.
Ooh,
Hey.
and- yep, jab checking the DI. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes you got to check the reactions, but you play guy enough to know that you probably should not do
Yeah,
that.
he's not the one.
See here, all right. See here, going on games round 2. Nice break. Ooh. All right, gets to slide in. Tries to go back, but no jab to go ahead and keep Kicho honest. Gets the corner situation here. Open up low. Puts himself in the corner.
Hey,
Oh,
punish.
This is tough.
Hey.
Cross-cut DP.
Cross-cut DP.
You cannot take another hit.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot. Ooh.
Yeah, you're
and
done.
There it is.
You're done.
First game goes to Play Guy. All right. Kicho had a lot of good ideas going there, but unfortunately, just like Play Guy was just ready for a lot of the more obscure decisions here. Just showing that yeah, you had to play me straight up. All right.
Okay. Jim Wright for the push. Push to the corner. Push to the corner. Keep it going. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, and
Oh.
Play Guy putting themselves in the corner. All right.
Goes
knock
ahead.
shimmy.
Takes a string after. The low knockdown.
Ooh. Was ready with a crouching medium punch.
And he said, I'm gonna stop playing with you.
Ooh. All right.
You had your chance. Oh, baits the parry. Goes for the throw. Pushing him to the corner after. DP. One more will do it. This is.
Oh no, not blocked.
We both thought that was blocked. All right. Play guy got caught committing to a button. One more hit will still do it.
Yeah. Gotta be careful. Oh,
There it
gets
goes.
the throw.
Yeah.
Not button, 2 buttons. And not 1 button, but 2 buttons. I'm just saying. All right, going into the second game here.
All right.
All right.
All right. First hit play guy. Second hit play guy.
Play
Third
guy
hit
just-
play guy. Fourth through seventh hit play guy.
See here.
All
Kicho
right.
trying to make something different. Oh, with throw, and he's going to take advantage of that.
Jim Wright push to the corner. Opened up
Yikes.
again in the corner, trying to escape. There's no escape.
You have one guess. Don't guess wrong. All right, get out of the corner situation. This is looking pretty good. Ooh,
Ah.
that's going to be the game.
Fear King Masters.
That is 2-0.
Wow, and that is a fast
It's
two.
like, it's like every time Kicho's tried to run in, Play Guy was just ready with a crouching medium kick or a heavy punch. So, got to change it up somewhere.
All right.
It's like when he gets his offense going, it's not bad. But whenever he tries to back off, Play Guy's ready with a button to go ahead and keep you from backing off too far to keep you in that range, or
Yeah.
or
Just check him.
yeah, or just Kicho's trying to go in and Play Guy's just ready for just a button just to go ahead and check the space there. So you gotta be aware of how they're hitting you. The best way to learn how to win is to know how you lose.
Hey. All right. With the punish.
Ooh.
Hey, like I said, what you shimmying for? You don't know what that is. I say you're just walking
Ooh,
back
like-
and forth because you saw Punk doing it.
But Play Guy whiffs, and Kicho taking advantage here.
DP, yeah, he's got those.
His thrown is tough.
Said, don't test me. You better move
Throw.
over.
Oh, he didn't try to go for throw. Ooh. Play Guy has so much control at this moment. Kicho has to play perfectly.
Hey.
And unfortunately,
Get
space
money.
slide gets punished.
All right, match point.
Yeah. Gotta clean it up. All right.
Hey.
Traverse low? No, traverse throw. Oh. Ooh,
Hey.
it's tough. And is that enough? I want to
He's
say
close.
it's gonna be close.
All right,
One
she
chance.
lives, but
You got a lot of work. Oh, it's tough. Oh my gosh.
One DP will do it, and Ken is the chip.
Yeah, chip damage.
I thought I had enough.
What a 3 from Play Guy.
Yeah, I thought I had enough.
Moves to grand
It
finals.
was just like, no.
Strong set. That is going to send Kitro to the losers bracket, awaiting the winner of BPM going to Dongus.
That's
I do
right.
want to let you know in the meantime, we do have our Tekken 8 results. So to give you a quick peek at the Tekken points, by the way. You see the top 3 is Elbow, Sage, and Epic. However, today, Vlad Henry won. FGC Primetime is second. And I know Vlad Henry has had some decent showing, so he may sneak into that top 3 in some capacity. But yeah, these are the results as of last week, so we'll see. But shout outs to Vlad Henry, shout outs to FGC Primetime, and yeah, I know that Epic and Elbow. Elbow is out there at Texas Showdown.
Okay, that's
And, we have some of the other top players go out to Texas Showdown also. So, shout outs to people repping their majors, Chicagoland. But, yeah, let's get back to this Street Fighter 6. We have BP Amigo, and we have Kakarot Dodongus. Yeah. No, Mr. No Sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, man, like it's always my main thing is like always support your locals, but hey, if you can travel out, show your stuff out there,
Yeah.
It's very important because
It'll make you an overall stronger player.
definitely because you get to see something different. Because I remember back in the day, we didn't have the pleasures of having such large events like Combo Breaker, and Frosty wasn't as big as it was at the time. So we had to go out there, and that's how and folks in the Midwest had to make their name that way. So now things are a little bit different, where the Midwest has a couple of good events here, and people coming over this way. But still, the fact of the matter is, if you really want that true experience, you gotta go out there. Like sometimes, playing at home keeps you a little too comfortable. Sometimes you gotta be on the away team to go ahead and actually get that gut. That grit, that grind,
Yeah.
But
No, it's true.
With that being the case there, we are at the house here playing some loser semis with DJ and Zangief. Alright, so with that being the case here, let's see how this plays out. That was definitely supposed to be a command grab. Alright. Ooh, jump in works out here. Alright, headbutts. Well, Wheel gets lightly punished. Oh, that is double fireball. Oh, wow. Trades. Oh, DI does not work out. Ooh,
Hey.
my gosh.
With punish.
Alright, good pickup.
And I said, what you doing? I have home court advantage.
Ooh.
This is my beach.
Yep. Alright, the dog just takes that round very solidly. It was looking a little rough at the start, but clean it up. Good block there by BB Amico, but unfortunately, back throw. Tried to catch him doing
All right,
something.
get on the good
played
foot.
Patient.
Oh.
Go too far. Ooh. Command, take
right.
command grab. Ooh, wheel throw. Ooh, my gosh.
And the level 3 is on the table.
Yep. We might as well cash it out because you already burnout. That should be the game.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Lil Zangief health.
Yep.
All right, that's one for Dodongus in this first to 2.
All right. And the Dodongus pretty much just had a lot of control there.
2.
2.
This is semis.
We usually do top 4, like 3 out of 5, but like with this format here, we're just going with the old school way, keeping it simple. All 3 out of 5s are just the finals.
Okay. Grabs the grappler again.
Nice perfect parry. Back
All
throw.
right.
All right, Maximum gets out of the situation, blocks the drive reversal. That's one of the things that BB Amico does do a lot of drive reversal, maintain, but chooses there's pots, but trying to just maintain control of situations. This is a bad choice.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
1.
All right, like that. Situations like that, I totally agree with a drive reversal, for sure. All right, but BB Amico is low on drive meter now. They gotta be very careful. All right.
Recover some of it through the parries.
Ooh.
All right.
That gonna work?
No.
It's the same jump.
Hey.
Ooh. That'll do it.
Here he goes. All right, so that's going to be Dodongus moving on with the 2-2-face Keytro.
All right, catch you later.
Keytro and Dodongus. Dodongus going to stay here.
Yep.
Keytro going to be P1.
Yep. And this match will be a 3 out of 5.
P2. Yep. Dodongus P1, Keytro P2.
All right. Let's see here.
In the meantime, it's the Grand K, Chris Chaos. We are your commentary.
That's right.
Here for Chicago Punish number 81. Thanks for tuning in as the whole tournament wonders, where is Ryu? I mean Keytro. Reminder, we are on week 4 out of the 7-week tour on the road to Combo Breaker. Our top placers here over that 7 weeks for Street Fighter 6 and for Tekken 8. We will be sending them to Combo Breaker. We also, based on just entering from week to week and
He does that? Yes.
raffles and whatnot, we will be accommodating people for a free hotel as well as free entry in the Combo Breaker. Shout outs to Combo Breaker for providing those passes here. If you're not signed up for Combo Breaker, go ahead and check them out, combobreaker.org, for more information. Combo Breaker will be taking place the weekend of Memorial Day. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Here is some of the games going on at Combo Breaker this year. Here's some of your side events in the community tournaments, all in together. So a lot of games going on there, fighting game and non-fighting game both. So you get, Twinkle Star Sprites, Neo Turf Masters. Here's your main stage games going on. So your Third Strikes, your Guilty Gear, Xrd is going on, UMVC3 Mystery Game Tournament. So go ahead and check them out at Combo Breaker. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the action here.
Yep, got our losers finals. Here. All right, so Keytro,
First to 3.
Yep. So Keytro had a little bit of a rough time in winners finals here. But seem to have gotten a little bit of their footing towards the end. So let's see if we can. If they're going to be able to catch some of that going into losers finals here. All right. Ooh. Tried to do a frame kill there, but got thrown out of it. Ooh, punish counter. All right,
Dodongus.
Oh, runs ready for the drive. Oh, whoa. We got in a little scramble here on both sides. All right.
Okay.
All right, tried to dive check, but was able to block in time.
Oh, lands right in.
Ooh, perfect parry, back throw. No, go out for no damage here.
Slide.
We're back mid-screen.
Huh.
Okay.
All
right, gets a throw.
Hey. Too slippery. Izuna drop.
There we go. All right. Going into the second round here. Air to air works out for ball, keeping things in neutral. Oh, tried to dash in, gets hit by the fireball there, so Dodongus going to take advantage of that. Air to air works out very well. Dodongus got the charge of that. Ooh, jumps out of the situation with perfect parries. Ooh. All right. So here, back to mid-screen situation. Opened up. Very strange.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, that was not an elbow. That could have been a punish.
Yep. And land a little short there. Managed to avoid damage, but punish opportunity. But here we go, level 3.
All right, does cash out to go ahead and get their damage and their buff here.
Yeah.
All right.
His pressure's going to suck. Keytro has a lot more drive meter, a lot more speed.
Is that going to work? That does work. Oh, no. Okay.
It kind of worked. Sort of. A little bit.
Was holding none of that. All right. So the thing is, even though they lost a round, they still have the buff for this next round, third round. So, yeah. All right. Can't drive rush off of that. But
Jump.
Yep.
Was crouching. He was ready with the up kicks.
that is true. Nice anti-air, and we ain't
Hey.
holding
Wow.
nothing today. We ain't holding nothing today.
That man said, I'm not Aretha Franklin. What is respect?
Oh, yep, and Kitro with the proper read there.
Hey,
Ooh,
good
okay.
throw.
All right.
Goodbye.
And Kitro takes the first game. Yeah, the Doggers is letting them fly, and then towards the end there, Kitro caught on and had an answer, was right there ready. All right, now the Doggers got to go ahead and make that switch up. Let's see what you got. Ooh, the Doggers. Oh, man, missed the anti-air attempt. Like, can't say he didn't try. Ooh, oh my God, punish counter. Man.
Ah.
All right. Good. Yep, maintain composure. Ooh. Okay, they are. Okay, anti-air. All right. Gives up a bit of space here. Now we're back to mid-screen. All right.
Hey. Kitro.
Good break.
Picking them apart little by little.
Ooh, wow.
There it goes. One more right guess.
Tap check. Was
Hey.
ready with the DI. But no health.
No health. How many times have we seen that
Too
happen
many.
today?
Too many. But like the folks are gonna watch the VODs and they're gonna be like, you know what? I should probably look at my health bar in those situations.
That's
I mean-
something I should know about, maybe.
Like,
That
I
might
mean-
be helpful information.
But the main thing is that, like, you know, like it's knowledge is good knowledge to have, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like at that point you have to, like, you know, you're forcing people to look at their health bars, which is something they should be doing.
Yeah. Just maybe. Maybe they should be doing it.
All right. Ooh.
Probably a good idea. Nice punish
All
there
right.
from Kitro.
Okay. Gonna get this corner here.
Okay. Level 3 is on the table.
Chop. Yep. By all means. Kitro looking pretty good here. The dog is a little quite down on life.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're not alive. Why did you lie to this man?
Well,
Why did you lie to them?
Look,
Why?
he is quite down. Chris,
Why, no, when you said you're still alive, clearly not.
he was quite down on life, like you said. So down he had none, Chris. So he was down. He just didn't get back up.
Either way.
I don't know. He was covered in a lot of red. Somebody suggested it was spray paint, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah. He's not still alive.
So yeah, that did way more damage than I thought it was gonna do. Like, cause I definitely was like, I can see them still be. Nope, never mind.
Nah.
We were all lied to. The game said y'all all wrong.
All right.
Either
so
way,
here we
going
go.
into this third game.
And this is to get into grand finals. Get the run against Play Guy.
All right.
As you see, our top scorer on the road to Combo Breaker points-wise so far. Most consistently in top 2 every week.
Here, all right. Ooh, punish counter.
With the exception of when Kingman was here.
Yeah. I mean, Kingman kind of, like, you know, is a pretty good DJ player that showed up and threw everybody off the game. So I got to give respect where respect is due.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we got a punish count. No way. Okay, you don't get punished for it, so, you know, you live with that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Ooh.
Oi!
Got it. Ooh.
Okay, started it, didn't finish
Wow.
it.
No way.
Nah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
We got pretty scrambly towards the end there. But the Doggers comes out on top because of that.
That isn't going to be a whole bar of super, so that puts them at the same level of super. Foot to the face.
Ooh.
Disrespectful, dirty sand.
We get a back throw.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice slide.
All
Chop.
right. Nice conversion punish.
Oh my gosh. All right. This will be a nice chunk of damage.
OD for the Azuna drop. Parry
All right,
that.
good break.
Parry this.
Okay.
Makes a prediction, but it's the wrong prediction.
Oh, he's opened up low?
That's the wrong number.
Ooh,
All right.
just a punish counter.
Hey. Ooh.
Cash out on this.
Bye.
Oh yeah, got to.
Yeah.
All right, this does put Kitro at match point.
to get into grand finals.
we're
Here's
trying to
the
get that-
difference between you and me. You just suck.
Stop.
Hey, I didn't make it up. Capcom said it.
Hey, you know, that is a Capcom quote.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, wow. Okay. All right, good. Yep, they know the answer to that. They've shown it already. So they are ready with the jabs there. Ooh, nice catch.
Oh my
The smart stuff.
God.
Okay.
Hey, ooh.
All right.
They say, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now it's not the time to be making trades, the dongus. What next?
Oh, it's a grab.
A DI when you have no health?
All right. All right. Well,
Okay,
they
open
fight
up.
back. They
Let's
fight
go, the
back.
dongus. Now's the time.
Ooh,
Oh, not
another
again.
one.
You're done.
That's
yeah.
it?
All right.
All right. Kitro making a lot of smart decisions there to get around a lot of like the fireball attempts there. Made the Dongus really second guess a lot of things. And with that being the case, Kitro advances to the grand finals. Well, they end up having to go ahead and get their second shot at Play Guy. So I gotta admit, there's a lot of answers there that I've seen from Kitro that I'm very impressed with. Like really had the dog is second guessing a lot. No, when especially after the scramble situation. Well, once they showed that they had answers to like just the zoning, it's just like it just all came to a
Yeah.
full stop.
Yeah.
So
Heavy
that-
momentum. Moving on. That is going to leave Kitro in the losers bracket. Kitro and Play Guy met in winners finals, and it was a 3-0. But, Play Guy and Dodongus also met in semis, and it was 2-0. So, pretty strong play so far from Play Guy all around. Kitro with his work cut out for him. Let's see if he, what he's learned here, how he's going to adjust.
Kitro definitely showed a lot of like unique answers here in the losers bracket here. Let's see if they can go ahead and keep that momentum and a lot of that showing in the losers in the grand finals here. They're going to need a lot of that to go ahead and play against Play Guy. It's like, So let's go ahead and see what happens. Play Guy, pretty much on the winner side, they have to lose 2 sets to like lose the entire tournament. Kitro has to win both. But like if Play Guy wins the 1 set in the very first, and this whole bracket is over, we are done for the night.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and see what can be done.
Let's see who gets these points here. Week 4 grand finals of the Road to Combo Breaker. People are playing for those free entries into Combo Breaker this year.
Yeah.
Again, make sure to go ahead and check out Combo Breaker if you haven't signed up. ComboBreaker.org, May 23rd through 24th. You see at the bottom of the screen. I shouldn't have to say it. And if you can't read that, ask your mommy and daddy.
All right. All right, so we are in the Georgia Dome here.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, and we are swinging with the punish counters, so we definitely didn't. All right. Shouts to the Georgia Mash. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
All right. Gotta go for a chop, but was ready for that.
Ah.
Yeah. Play Guys is really good at punishing overextensions.
Okay.
And pretty
Fair.
good.
All right. Got to make these count.
Trying to go for it. Yep. Go set up. Here we go. Oh, jab was ready for that. All right.
Woo.
They're at a tough spot
All right.
here.
Watch out. You're going to burn out. Yep.
Yeah. That was the whole plan. That was the plan. See here. Yep.
Disrespectful.
Honestly, Kitro holding on to that meter for the round is fine. Because
Yeah.
he's like right there on getting 2.
Yeah.
So, like, could have used the level 1, but you were so down on health. No, they made the right decision.
All right.
But they gotta
Spaced
go ahead
out a
and
little too much.
Gotta play it out clean here, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, slide works out. Ooh, crouching medium kick.
And he's got level 3.
That's game. Yep.
Yeah.
First game goes to Play Guy. Yeah. That's the shades of winners finals there. The crouching medium kick coming in and clutch and allowing Play Guy to go ahead and make those turnarounds when Kitro has that corner. So
Cold-blooded.
gotta go ahead and keep that in the mental check and play around that. Ooh. Crouching medium punch. Allowing
And you're in the corner.
allowing Play Guy to get that corner situation.
Hey, you ain't parrying this, bro. I'm going to just look at you.
All right, good block.
DP.
Was ready for the uppercut.
Oh, my
Ooh.
God. I almost got hit by it
Okay.
again.
Here we go.
And we know their play guy has the cross cut. So, you're jumping in on this guy. It is a risky endeavor.
Ooh, punish counter. All right.
Akitro with the pressure.
Oh, not quite a safe jump. Oh, a jump in. Working out very well. Usually play guys pretty good at anti-air in that.
Hey.
As such.
You're in the corner
I'm
now.
mad that worked off a counter hit jab, but you know what? I'm impressed.
Get back in the corner. This man doesn't respect anything and anyone.
I mean,
man.
why? Why do you need to? Like, that jab hit like, look, I know Killing Floor hit big as hell, but come on now. That was crazy. Anyway, we're moving on. Play guy already has Kitro in the corner and getting shimmied. And is that dead?
Yes, it is, man. This is Mark the 2, bro. That man, she's dead. That's not even the victory. She dead, bro.
Okay, that was two. We still in grand finals. That was 2-0, but we still in it. I'm still mad about that jab, dog. But we move. You don't let the pass run over the game. You move on. All right. So Kitro's gonna have to win 3 straight in order to go ahead and get this reset. Play guy only needs to win 1 more before that happens, and then that's the bracket. Good resets. Okay. Does not fall for the shenanigans there. But okay. Definitely trying to play around that medium kick. Oh wow, that whiffed. I'm surprised. Parry gets thrown. All right. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Get off me.
Here it goes. Watch out. And the read.
Play guy just ready with the jabs, dog.
Boom! On your back. Here we go, match point. We are going home at 8:30 tonight, possibly.
All right. Kiss the corner. Try to go to air for it. Try to go to DP, probably botched it. But they still maintain this corner here. All right. Side switch. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the man is gone. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Chicago Punish number 81.
That is the case. And play out comes in first. Kitro with a good second run. And third for Good August. And fourth, shout-outs to MVP Amico. With that being the case there, that will be end of the night. We have closed out Tekken already, so we are going to wrap things up with that.
All right, so Chris Chaos, Zagran K. Yeah, I got a funny piece of trivia real quick.
What's that?
I never noticed it before. You ever notice what brand Ken Masters' shoes are?
No.
Hey, play guy, come here. Come here. Yeah, it's a piece of trivia. The shoes that Ken Masters wears, what brand are they?
They're North Face, but they don't call it that.
What are they called?
North something?
They're called, in fact, I just noticed it. This man wears shoes of the brand Hot Blast.
What?
That's what it says.
My God.
So, yeah, he wearing them Hot Blasts.
I mean, with them fiery ass feet, yeah.
If that ever comes up in trivia, now you know. Ken Masters with the Hot Blast 2024. But, yeah.
Get a marker with like Hot Blast.
Right.
With that being the case, y'all, we just wrapping up. Thank you for tuning in. This is a very awesome showing for everybody tonight. We usually don't get a chance to. You got to visit some matches. You got to see some crazy stuff as well. With that there, we're going to sign it off.
All right. Peace out. Have a great weekend. See you next week.
Peace.